Rise, please, for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you all. It's time for public comment. Anybody wanting to do public comment, come on up to the podium over there, please, and state your name. Seeing none, then I'll entertain a motion for the consent calendar, which is...
Chairman, I have a public comment to read.
Oh, that's right. Sorry, Tony.
So, John Pfeiffer, who did not attend the board meeting today, asked me to read the following memo into the record for the board. Ignite CDA successfully brought jobs, job creators, and residents to Coeur d'Alene. Although the hospital district seemed to have fizzled, it is not time to abandon the useful tool of urban renewal. As a citizen, business owner, and parent of the youngest generation of our city, I implore the Ignite CDA board to continue to explore the next chapter of urban renewal in Coeur d'Alene. As a candidate for mayor of Coeur d'Alene, may I suggest we begin the process of requesting the transfer of land currently owned by the federal government located east of Atlas, south of Kathleen, and northeast of Pine Ridge Drive. Just as a commentary, this is that area that's the Forest Service nursery site up there. This large section of land can be developed into multiple uses. I'm hearing residents ask for indoor sports complexes where year-round training, matches, and competitions can occur. Imagine indoor tennis, soccer, swimming, baseball, and softball facilities. This will attract and retain families as well as contribute to year-round tourism and a healthy economy. For Coeur d'Alene and Ignite CDA, the best is yet to come. Respectfully, John Pfeiffer.
Thank you, Tony. Now, I'll entertain a motion for the consent calendar.
I'll make a motion to approve the consent calendar, approval of September 17th board meeting minutes, approval of district monthly financial statements, and approval of agency payables as submitted.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Any comments, questions, suggestions? Seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Thanks. Next up, Executive Director's Report.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Just a brief update on the Atlas project. I will give a brief update on the ad hoc committee, and Mr. Boyd with Welchcomber Engineers will come up and kind of give an Atlas project update. So the ad hoc committee met earlier today to review the status of the Phase 3 GGLO Welchcomber Heartland Master Planning Initiative. The committee reviewed updated design concepts with the master planning team, providing input for the next and most likely final iteration of the concept plans. The ad hoc committee plans to meet one more time to review the final concept plan and associated implementation process before scheduling a workshop with the Ignite CDA board. So we're on schedule. We're going to be looking to hopefully have the workshop this fall. So moving forward. Any other comments from the committee members?
Questions? Anything from anybody that's on the ad hoc committee want to add anything?
Just very pleased with the progress that's been made, and the team has dug in and taken a real good look, very objective look at the possibilities, and really like the direction it's going.
It's exciting. Good.
Mr. Boyd?
Thank you, Tony, Chairman Hoskin, Commissioners. I have a very, very brief
Welcome, Bill.
report. The only thing that was going to be happening out at Atlas would be the potential for N.A. Dagerstrom to be hauling soil in. That has not started yet. They don't have a definitive time in when it's going to start. So that's about the extent that I can tell you. So not much going on out there.
I think that's the shortest update we've
Yes. I know you're probably so thankful, so.
Questions or comments?
Quick question for Mr. Boyd. Can you repeat their expected duration when they begin to bring in soil? How long do they think it'll take to?
We don't know, Commissioner Meyer. That's that is honestly been a little bit of the struggle, is to get something definitive out of them. And so we're working with we were working with some of their senior people. Now we're working with their junior people, but we still don't have a definitive schedule. So I think they got disrupted with the strike. And they're trying to get into the flow of things. And so we're waiting on hearing that. And I mentioned to Tony earlier today, it's given us a little bit of breathing room because the work that you guys saw earlier today, figuring out the way that the Atlas Phase 3 may look, it'll give us an opportunity to get the grading a little further along than what we currently are.
Thanks.
Phil, I assume that Tila Riviera is not just sitting there with an idling bulldozer waiting for a truck to back up and you know,
Nope.
they need to smooth it out. And so really, there's enough space there. They could tip all of this suitable soils and,
They could tip about 10,000 yards before it would,
Need
we
to be
wouldn't
moved.
want them to tip any more
okay.
than that. So we did figure that part out just because we wanted to be able to measure, because we were waiting to finish the grading for the subdivision that we're currently working on there. So we had that calculated. We have a place for them to haul the 10,000. And no, La Riviere is, the way you contracted with La Riviere, it's just, when they start actually doing work, you pay them, but there's no standby.
I'm just hoping he didn't, haul a piece of it off, bring it back
Nope.
again, haul it off.
Nope, that was the other part of the agreement we worked out with Tommy as well, is there was just one mobilization, and if they have to come in 5 or 6 times, he was willing to absorb that.
What about weather? Is weather a concern?
If it starts freezing, it will be. The material that is coming off of the I-90 is not, without getting way into the details, it's not super moisture sensitive, so we can work on it in wet weather. If it starts to get frozen, then there would be a cost associated with potentially breaking the frost out of the ground. But, yeah, we'll see if that comes to pass.
Any other questions?
Okay, thank you.
That's all I have, Mr. Chairman.
Thanks, Tony. Next up, it's time for some board commissioner comments. Any comments from a commissioner? Seeing or hearing none, I'll entertain a motion then to adjourn.
That's a short meeting. I move to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries and we're adjourned. And Mike, that's a wrap.
That's got to be the shortest meeting of all time.